We did see a lot of runs coming through it, and if I have to just go and show you the hardness of the surface, you'll get a better idea of what it's all about. Now that's how hard this surface has been. Traditionally, the pitches in Sharjah have always been high-scoring pitches. More importantly, the teams winning the toss have always fancied batting first. I will not be surprised if either of the teams playing will decide to bat first and put the runs on the board. That's because this game between India legends and Pakistan legends is a pressure game. It's a must-win game, and the team that wins this encounter will also move into the final. So, a big game, you rather put the runs on the board because not much is going to change through the play of the day. That's it from the pitch report out here.
He promises that it's going to be good surface to bat on. And what would be the decision at the toss? Batting first, bowling first. It's Mikhail Vaswani with two captains there in the center.
It's regarded as the mother of all battles. Each time India plays Pakistan, fans across the border believe it's a must-win game for them. Interestingly, this is a virtual semi-final in the Friendship Cup UAE 2022. It's India legends taking on the Pakistan legends. We are live at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's toss time here. I have with me the captain of India legends, Mohammad Azharuddin, captain of Pakistan legends, Imran Nazir, and to adjudicate the toss, the match official, V. Yadav. Imran, you'll be flipping the coin. Azhar, you'll be calling. Heads is the call. Heads it is. Azhar, you won the toss. What have you decided and why?
We look to bat now because I think we need to score substantially, because yesterday was not enough score, but I think the wicket was very slow. So, but we just got stuck. But I think Ajay really played well. So we really need to get a slightly bigger score so that we are in the game.
You'll pull victory from the jaws of defeat last evening.
Yes, I think we really played well. I think the bowlers did well. Ajay bowled well. Everybody, all the bowlers bowled well. But I think we faltered in batting. So I think in the batting we need to score more runs.
India-Pakistan, each time on the field. In Sharjah, there too, the iconic stadium.
I enjoy playing these type of games. It's a Friendship Cup, so we'll have maintain the friendship.
Right, good luck, Azhar. All the very best. Imran, आप क्या करते अगर आप टॉस जीते?
I think हमारा भी माइंड बैटिंग का ही था. Unfortunately, toss हार गए. Doesn't matter.
What's a safe total for you to chase on this track? It's a fresh wicket.
I think I'll find hopefully कि मेरा माइंड है कि हम जितना भी कम रन पे इनको आउट पर करेंगे उतने ही हमारे लिए अच्छा है. हम इजीली चेस करेंगे इंशाल्लाह.
Right, all the very best, Imran. Good luck. It's a virtual semi-final.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, so the news from the center is that India legends have won the toss and they have decided to bat first.
Been winning the toss and deciding to bat first. India legends got Prakash Yadav, JP Yadav, Asaduddin, and Mohammad Azharuddin. A lot of expectation from him. Sabah Karim, Nain Mongia, the two former wicket keepers for the side. And it's India versus Pakistan. In the commentary box, I'm Devendra, with me is Mikhail Vaswani running through the Pakistan legends team.
Good afternoon to one and all. Pakistan legends strong across all the lines. A very strong top order. Imran, Salman, Tawfiq, Yasir, Hamid. It's a very, very powerful bowling and batting lineup, and they will also be bolstered by a very strong pace attack. Well, it's always been that kind of a trend in this tournament where the openers have been changed depending on the situation. That's JP Yadav, Jai Prakash Yadav. He has a new role and responsibility. It's India versus Pakistan. Always that kind of a match where you want to get the better of each other. Sanjeev Sharma, he'll be opening the innings alongside Jai Prakash Yadav. Azhar was more than happy to bat first, clearly stating they need to put the runs on the board, and that's one area they'll want to capitalize on. But they'll be up against someone who'll be bowling it from 10 feet and above. That's because Mohammad Irfan looked very hostile last evening, and he'll be eager to carry that form. What a side, Pakistan. And when you're playing India, fans across the borders believe it's a must-win game, Devinder.
And it should be. Looking at the talent available at disposal of both sides, it should be an exciting contest ahead of us, with World Legends 11 already into the final. And it's a virtual semi-final. India legends versus Pakistan. The winners will go through to the final against unbeaten World Legends 11. Plenty of options in the bowling department for the team India legends. It's a batting that has been the area of concern for the Indians. And Azharuddin also mentioning at the toss that they need to rectify it as quickly as possible. The batting talent, they decided to make some changes at the top of the order as well. And will be very, very entertaining to see if they can provide the team off to a flying start, as we have already seen India legends struggling to get off to a flying start in this T10 format of the game. Different personnel at the top of the order today. Will there be a different result?
What an
Mohammad Irfan with slip in position. Drives down the ground, is going to take a single here.
On target first delivery, pressure game here. It's a virtual semi-final. Both these teams have won a game and lost a game in this tournament. World Legends 11 have moved into the final with 3 wins. VRV Singh, he generated good pace, sitting alongside Narendra Hirwani. Pakistan as well have a very strong pace attack. It's a good trio of Rana Navid, Mohammad Sami, Mohammad Irfan, always boasted of a good pace attack. Rich in history when you talk about their bowling, Devendra.
Starting from Wasim Akram Vakarians, before that Imran Khan, and still Shaheen Shah Afridi. They got fantastic lineup, and Naveed Ulasan Rana has always been outstanding bowler, especially looking at the different formats, his ability to change his pace. Abdul Rahman got a half century in the previous encounter, left arm spin, an all-rounder role that he's been playing in this tournament for the team Pakistan Legends. Just drifting down the leg side. Might have brushed the pad on the way through to the keeper.
Rahul Sharma has been very impressive with his decisions in this tournament. He's got a very, very close eye on every delivery that's bowled. But what a toss to win. Now the onus is on the batsman to get the runs on the board. Sandeep Sharma still to get off the mark. Shy the stumps, and that'll be an extra run. Needless, fair to say. And Sandeep Sharma is off the mark in a rather unconventional manner.
Yeah, was well inside the crease. Waji actually from the gully position. Safely there in his house. Blistering start, that's something that they have been lacking in this tournament, the India Legends. JP Yadav can he provide the team with a flying start. Slip and gully. Drifting down the leg side, there was some sound on the way through. Wide signal by the umpire Raghu Sharma.
Excitement behind the stumps from Adnan Akmal, but the bowler was least interested. Quite a tactic, right, by a wicket-keeper? Just to deny a wide.
Yeah, also what he's trying to do, Mohammad Irfan, is trying to pitch the ball up and trying to bring the ball back into the right-hander with breeze behind him.
You sense JP Yadav is looking to unleash a barrage of shots. Nicely bowled, very good comeback delivery, hurrying for a single. Good calling, good running. I was just talking about the bowling attack of the Pakistan Legends side. The spinners as well, Abdul Rahman. He played a handy knock last evening. Favourites when the tournament began. This man was a sensation when he made his debut. Still continues to entertain and enthrall fans with his technique.
Can he finish the over well? Oh, that was too far outside the off stump. But through. Dot ball to finish the first over. 5 for no wicket. A very well balanced unit, this Pakistan Legends. They got Abdul Rauf Khan, Mohammad Shami, the fast bowler, with Mohammad Irfan, who bowled the first over very, very impressively, and then Naveed Rana Ulasan
Something that Pakistan over the years has consistently done is not compromised on their bowling department. Rana Naveedul Hassan at one point, his services for Pakistan cricket were unmatched. He would strike very early. Short and wide. This time just gets a thick outside edge towards third man. Oh, very poor effort. It takes time for the tall man to get down. Lucky runs coming India's way. They won't complain. The first boundary for India legends come courtesy of misfield from the Pakistan legends.
Yeah, poor from Mohammad Irfan, himself a fast bowler. When a fast bowler is starting his spell, it's important to back him up. And that should have been stopped there from Mohammad Irfan, but he's a tall man. It's always difficult for a tall man who hasn't been active on cricket field for quite some time to get down and stop that one from travelling to the boundary. Slip in position, continuing to bowl away, going delivery. Has he been caught at point region? Hamid taking the catch.
JP Yadav departs. It's a soft dismissal. That ball deserved to be cut to the fence. Pakistan are delighted. They draw first blood in the second over. JP Yadav has to walk back. India legends lose their first wicket. Short and wide. He didn't get on top of that. Slashed it straight to backward point. And Yasir Hamid takes it clean.
Wanted to hit it down the ground rather than trying to hit it over the top of that fielder there. JP Yadav goes for 6. It's 9 for 1 India legends. India, talking about India versus Pakistan battles at big stages, especially in the World Cups. Before that shocking experience in the recently concluded T20 World Cup, India prevailed over Pakistan in big matches.
Oh yes, quite rightly so. Mohammad Asaduddin opened the innings last evening. Today at number 3. We'll just come back to the discussion on the India-Pakistan clashes, encounters, iconic games. Look at that surface, it's glossy and you can practically see it as a mirror effect on the surface. India, Pakistan, we can go on and on discussing the battles. The World Cups largely dominated by India. Very recently, Pakistan fans got the bragging rights after Shaheen Afridi did something special with the new ball.
Taking 3 wickets, rocked India back with his swinging deliveries at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. They got slip in position, man at the third man on the boundary. He's found the wicket already from this over now with Ulasan Rana. And he makes a decent connection with the fine leg up in the circle to the left of the fine leg and away to the boundary for 4.
Yes, they'll need to move on from here. Somebody will have to take charge. This is a good wicket. It's not going to change much nature over the course of time. Remember, it's a T10 tournament. And that's why they need to capitalize. Very good shot by Sandeep Sharma. You've got to capitalize on the loose deliveries. I'm sure he'll want to have a few big hits as well. Who can forget his 24 runs against the very same side? Slashes this time through the covers, and that'll be a 4. He had to reach out to that, but he got enough bat behind it. Back-to-back 4s here for Sandeep Sharma.
Yeah, wide is half volley outside the opposition, but he had to reach out for that one. What he did well was that he placed the ball to perfection. Decided to hit it in front of that fielder rather than trying to play a late shot. The contact point was important in order to dispatch the ball through that gap in the cover region. Many epic battles between India and Pakistan over the years. This time he flicks it magnificently for 4. That is a stylish shot from Sharma. And the second over, 22 for 1. 2 overs gone. It's 22 for 1. India Legends, after winning the toss and deciding to bat first, JP Yadav, the batsman, out, was caught by Yasir Hamid at point region off the bowling of Naved Ulasan Rana for 6. Salaluddin to come, Mohammad Azharuddin, Nain Mongia, and Sabah Karim to come. 8 overs to go in the contest in this T10 championship match here, a virtual semi-final here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Over the years, going back in the history, in the year 1992, India versus Pakistan in the World Cup, from where India started winning against Pakistan in big matches.
Oh yes, and the best part about these matches, they're still so fresh in memory of every cricket fan. I still remember Javed Miandad jumping in front of Kiran Moria at the crease. You got to see Kapil Dev run out Imran Khan as well. It was a contest for the ages, even as we look at a smiling dugout, but that 1992 pretty much set the India-Pakistan rivalry as well.
Some digs the ball out into the offside position, and Tendulkar getting important runs, becoming the man of the match in 1992. Young Sachin Tendulkar went on to have a fantastic career in international cricket.
Just to
in that
remind
1996, India versus Pakistan in your home city.
Oh yes, who can forget that match as well? It was just simply superb. India, Jadeja playing Wakar Yunus at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Driven towards covers. Oh, in the gap, the placement needs to be applauded. Sandeep Sharma is playing some delightful shots in the middle, and he's making batting look very easy. Who says T10 cricket is about the big home runs? It is the exquisite drives as well. Look how he leaned into that one.
Pure timing and class. Delicacy on offer in this most brutal formats of the game. 18 of 8. Stan plays it late. Has he found the gap? Not quite. There is a misfield. But they settle for a single. Then 1999 in England. Tendulkar getting 40 odd. Dravid and Azharuddin contributing as well in that game. And then Venkatesh Prasad claiming 5 wickets against Pakistan. At one point of time, they were around 60 without losing a wicket. And pulled away.
Nicely cut off there in the deep. That was travelling. Put the dive at just the right time, the slide rather. Oh yes, just going back to that Venkatesh Prasad, Amir Sohail episode that we can always talk about.
Was that in 1996 or 1999? 1996.
Absolutely. The Chinnaswamy crowd rallying around Prasad, Amir Sohail looking in dangerous mood. Nicely bowled here. Quick single towards point. Very good cricket, boundaries and singles. Much better batting effort this time by India Legends. By the top order, they've been found guilty of throwing away the wickets early on, but they've fought well this time around. Race to 30 in the third over. Oh, it was electric, the Chinnaswamy Stadium. That match is one for the ages. And then 99, 2003.
The greatest of all in limited overs cricket history. At the Centurion Park this time, he drives the ball down the ground. Superb strike. Boundary will finish the over number 3 here. It's 34 for 1. Blistering start with a bat for the team India Legends. 34 for 1 after 3 overs. India Legends winning the toss and batting first. Sharma is batting really well. 10 balls that he consumed for his 20. Sadhuddin is batting on 7 of 4. Mohammad Shami, a right arm quick, has been introduced into the bowling attack from the commentary box end. Coming back to 2003 Cricket World Cup match, India versus Pakistan at the Centurion Park. A lot of talk before the beginning of the battle.
What a chase that was. Driven once again this was played towards the cover point region. How good has Sandeep Sharma looked? We've not seen much of him in this tournament, and he's turned up in this virtual semi-final and played some attractive shots in the middle. Asaduddin has been around in this tournament, has spent a lot of time, and today he's come out with some intent. He's been slow to start off the blocks, but today he's in an aggressive mood. Sabah Karim met him early in the day. He'll have a role to play. Looks a good batting lineup, Devendra.
Looks a good batting lineup, and also this time good shot, but couldn't beat the fielder at the mid-wicket position there. Intent is there. It's about placing the ball in the right areas, as we saw.
Or we can
Yeah.
We can keep talking about the 2003. Sorry, my excitement got the better of your words, Devendra.
2003, Sachin Tendulkar getting 98 of 75 deliveries. Probably the best innings ever played in the limited overs cricket.
And so many. Another single stolen inside the 30-yard circle. What I've liked about this innings for the India legends, they've not missed out on the scoring and running opportunities. Quite a few players from this Pakistan legends side were part of the 2003 World Cup as well. Tawfiq Umar taking the catch of Tendulkar when he was batting on 98.
Pakistan winning the toss and batting first, getting 273. This time he works the ball through the onside, takes a single. And Saeed Anwar getting a century. 273 in 50 overs on a sporting surface against Wasim Akram, Waqar Yunis, Saqlain Mushtaq and Shoaib Akhtar. Man who had an excellent role to play in South African conditions in Test match arena for India. V.R.V. Singh, not for long though. He pushes the ball into the gap and is going to take a single.
Very good cricket here. Asaduddin is playing the perfect foil to Sandeep, who's middling the ball exceptionally well this afternoon. This is a very strong start. Maybe another 2 good overs for the batting side, and they could just lay the foundation for the rest to come and follow.
And this looks a much better surface than the previous one. The ball is coming nicely onto the bat, and no wonder they are stroking the ball beautifully. This time he turns the ball away on the onside. He will take a single. 4 overs have been bowled here in Sharjah. India legends are 39 for 1. Naveed Ul Hassan Rana, the solitary wicket taker, but expensive too, conceding 17 in his single over and taking wicket as well. 39 for 1 after 4 overs.
Well, that is the parents of Sania Mirza, Imran Mirza and Naseema Mirza, Mrs. Naseema Mirza there, watching India versus Pakistan at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Bilawal Bhatti added to the playing 11 today. Oh, has he got it? Very nicely collected by Adnan Akmal. That ball was just going wide of him. Late swing on that.
That was late swing. Excellent collection by the wicketkeeper. But Sania Mirza belongs to India, right?
Oh yes, heart and mind. That was wide-ish. Imran Mirza always been a big sports fan and has always made his appearances each time an iconic game has been played. Oh, this one coming in, just hurrying him as well, came in with the angle.
This has been a very good start in the batting department for the Team India legends. Keenly engrossed into the battle that is taking place there in the center.
The good thing here for the start for India Legends is that they've not lost wickets and runs have come at nearly 10 and over. This is really good signs.
Straight driven, powerfully done. And he picks up the boundary. Good aggressive cricket shot straight down the ground.
It's a relaxed dugout, should I say. That's because the start has been very, very impressive by the India Legends. This time Asaduddin driving it straight past the bowler. The best shot in the ground and the safest as well. Getting a bat from his senior pro. Oh, this time he goes big. And it's maximum as well. What a shot. He's opening his arms here. Asaduddin. He's in aggressive mood and he's showing that intent as well.
After middling one, straight down the ground, was waiting for alteration in length. He was prepared for that. Picks the length early. And then launched that one through the onside. Shades of Brian Lara in execution of that shot from Asaduddin. This time he rides the bounce and guides it expertly. A silken stroke for 4 after a brutal hit through the onside. He gets a boundary through the offside.
And in the process, they raced to the 50 as well in the 5th over. Mohammad Asaduddin has looked so impressive this afternoon. At number 3, he's come and dictated terms. This time, just using the pace of the ball and playing it towards backward point. Fetching 4 more. What a start for him, 23 in 10. The strike rate of both these batsmen, impressive as well.
16 already from this over from Bhatti. This could be the game-changing over. Looking at the prospect and what has transpired so far, and it's a no ball as well. It's a no ball as well, and it's going to be free hit. Deep square on the boundary. This time he hits the ball straight to the man there at the deep square position. Couldn't quite capitalize on that opportunity to free his arms of a free hit.
This is a very, very good batting effort in the first 5 overs by India Legends. Azharuddin winning the toss, opting to bat first. They're playing at a run rate of 12.21 at the moment, and he's smiling, and why not? Against a famed bowling attack and an informed side. Sandeep Sharma nicely negotiating and adjusting last minute to steal another single. It's been the highlight. Singles, 4s, the odd 6 as well. What a start.
And credit should be given to Sanjeev Sharma. The way he started with those classy shots is calming the nerves in the dressing room, also for the partner as well. And after the kind of start that they've been able to get, now Asaduddin can afford to take a little bit of extra risk to produce the boundaries. 58 for 1. But he has been very, very expensive. 19 from this over. Could be match breaking over this. Thinking about dropping the man from the fine leg from the 30-yard circle to the boundary. The square leg is also on the boundary, and they got the man at the long on position. Rides the bounce and so works it off his hips to take a single. 5 overs have been bowled halfway through to the first innings. 59 for 1. Stabilizing effect given by Asaduddin and Sanjeev Sharma. 50 partnership, 50 of just 24 deliveries at a good rate. 59 for 1 after 5 overs.
Oh, that's the right point that you mentioned. It's come at a very good rate, and I must admit that this has been the best start for India Legends so far in the tournament, and what a time to come as well. Pressure will be on the Pakistan Legends. Remember, it's a virtual semi-final. The team that wins this game plays The final later in the evening. Abdurrauf Khan, the new man, to bowl the 6th over for Pakistan legends.
I think this is the area, that's where they struggle, the Indians batting department. The bowling has been very good in all the matches that they played so far in this tournament. And good to see the batters responding. As they're mentioning at the toss to you as well.
Oh yes, Devendra, he reiterated the fact that each time the team has come out to bat, they have not been up to the mark. And today, all of that has been put aside with a very strong start by the India legend side. Sanjeev Sharma clearly has held fort and played some attractive shots in the middle.
Deep square on the boundary. Fine leg is also on the boundary. The man at the fine leg up in the circle as well. Lovely outswinger. Was in two mind whether to commit for the shot, whether to get on the front foot and drive it through the covers. And nothing short offered.
This is the adjacent wicket. It's a fresh wicket, Devendra. 5 matches so far in the tournament were played on another wicket on day 1 and day 2. And today it's fresh, hard again. And looks like it's a batting paradise.
Straight to the man there at the extra cover region. (60-1) after 5.2 overs, 5.3 overs after winning the toss and batting first. 51 of just 27 deliveries. The partnership 26 from Asaduddin and 23 from Sanjeev Sharma. And pulls it. And he does it quite well to clear the boundary.
Second 6 of the India legends innings coming courtesy Sanjeev Sharma. Drifted down the leg side and he just went with the angle and helped it towards the fine leg boundary. Using the pace this time, and what a gem of an innings he's playing. He's raced to 31 and 18 and India legends in command now. 9 wickets in hand. They look good to score a very big total at the moment.
Away going delivery once again, too far outside the off stump. He's getting some movement but losing the radar in the process.
Abdurrauf Khan is struggling with his line in his first over. Just not been able to get that line where he can trouble the batsman. It's a very good surface. You can't err much in line or length. Sanjeev Sharma gives the charge this time. Oh, just goes flying past the wicketkeeper for a 4. Adnan Akmal with a desperate attempt. But Sanjeev Verma is having a day out in the middle.
Lucky this time. Almost getting through to the keeper, the diving keeper there. Again, the outswinger decided to come down the pitch. Thick edge. Going well past the diving acrobatic wicketkeeper Adnan Akmal behind his stumps. Away to the boundary for 4. Last ball of the 6th over. What's in store? Will take a single, will retain the strike as well. 6 overs have been bowled here in Sharjah. It's 72 for 1. India legends winning the toss and batting first here, the Sharjah Cricket Stadium in Friendship UAE Cup 2022. On the final day, 72 for 1 after 6 overs. Final to come. World Legends 11 already there in the final. And will it be India legends or Pakistan legends tonight in the final at this historic venue?
What a start this by India legends. Winning the toss, Sanjeev Sharma given the opportunity to open the innings. Asaduddin coming in at number 3, and this partnership has already yielded 63 runs in only 31 deliveries. It's the rate at which these runs have come for India legends on a surface that's helping batsmen
Pressure on the Pakistan legend. That's why they brought back their frontline pacer, Mohammad Irfan.
Great delivery.
We'll talk about pacers. We have Shifali Bagga down there by the sidelines. She is in conversation with India legends VRV Singh.
एक तरीके से देखा जाए ये सेमीफाइनल मैच है क्योंकि एक एक मैच हारी हैं दोनों की दोनों टीम्स, इंडिया और पाकिस्तान। और मेरे साथ अभी बात करने के लिए वीआरवी सिंह है। काफ़ी अच्छी शुरुआत मिली है इंडिया को, क्या लग रहा है कि कॉन्फिडेंट हो जीतेंगे?
जी बिल्कुल, असद और शर्मा जी को अच्छी पार्टनरशिप हो रही है और 72 रन पे 1 विकेट है हमारा, तो डेफिनेटली एक अच्छी स्टार्ट है। तो फुली कंटिन्यू होगा, एक अच्छा स्लॉग हो, उसमें बढ़िया एक एंड हो, तो अच्छा टारगेट देंगे, तो दम से बॉल डालेंगे, तो डेफिनेटली आज होप है कि जीतेंगे आज।
इंडिया पाकिस्तान के मैच में प्रेशर तो बहुत होता है, कोई स्ट्रैटेजी है माइंड में?
नहीं, स्ट्रैटेजी अच्छा खेल लेंगे, अपने जो से प्लान एग्जीक्यूट करें उनको ग्राउंड में जाके, तो यही सिंपल प्लान होता है। और डेफिनेटली एक इंडिया पाकिस्तान का मैच हमेशा एक्साइटमेंट होती है, पर डेफिनेटली मज़ा भी आ रहा है देख के। 2 दिन से मैच हुए हैं, हमारा पहला वर्ल्ड 11 के साथ थोड़ा फीका है, कल बॉलीवुड के साथ अच्छी जीत मिली, तो फुली आज कंटिन्यू करेंगे उसको।
और काफ़ी छोटा टूर्नामेंट था ये, लेकिन कोई ऐसी कोई मेमोरी?
देखिए, मेमोरी अभी आई है कि कल का मैच जीते हैं, अच्छा लगा, क्योंकि फ्रेंडशिप का पहली बार हो रहा था। ऑलवेज फर्स्ट विन इज़ ऑलवेज स्पेशल, तो डेफिनेटली कल जो जीत थी अच्छी थी, बट होपफुली आज अगर अच्छा करेंगे तो और मेमोरीज इकट्ठी होंगी।
डेफिनेटली, थैंक यू।
Intensity, the key word has been, and when we talk about cricket, either it's Ashes or India versus Pakistan.
Oh yes, it's the rivalry. It's history that we look back at when we talk about these encounters and clashes. Clearly, we are seeing highlighting that India-Pakistan clashes have always raised emotions. It's again nicely chipped towards, long gone for a single, and he also reiterated the fact that this time around the start by India legends will certainly give them a great chance to apply the pressure on Pakistan legends when they come out to bat.
And bowling has been very good. All the bowlers looked in good rhythm. They've been able to find the areas to execute on these pitches, and they looked in very good rhythm. They got intelligent spinners with a lot of expertise, and also the fast bowlers have been bowling well for India legends. The batting area has been taken care of so far, but they need to finish this strongly because Pakistan has got a solid batting lineup as well. Some explosive players at the top of the order. Edged and catches taken, a typical test match dismissal. Excellent delivery. Pace, movement, bounce, and excellent take by the keeper as well.
Sanjeev Sharma's brilliant innings. It's cut short by an absolute peach of a delivery. It had everything in it, nothing really bad in that shot, just that the ball was bowled at an angle, climbed on him, got his gloves, and went to Adnan Akmal. Sanjeev Sharma has provided the start, laid the foundation with 37 and 23. India legends lose their second wicket at 74 for 2.
Sanjeev Sharma, the batsman out, receiving a brutal of delivery. That signals the arrival of Mohammad Azharuddin, the captain of the side, at the centre. Seven overs have been bowled. A successful one for Mohammad Irfan. It's 74 for 2. 7 overs have been bowled here in Sharjah. India Legends winning the toss and batting first at 74 for 2. Just losing the wicket of Sanjeev Sharma, who was batting superbly, was timing the ball expertly and elegantly. 74 for 2 after 7 overs, 3 overs to go. Your expectations, where should they be thinking about reaching 115, 120 from here on?
I'd like to believe anything over 100 would be a very good psychological barrier for the India Legends when they come out to bowl. A lot of batting still to come. Sabah Kareem, Imtiaz Ahmed has not got a bat as well. He's looked good each time he's played in the middle. This time Asaduddin looks to go big, but has he found the fielder? Not really. That has travelled and travelled into the 7th or 8th tier. He's middling it so well this evening. Just look at those extension of the arms, and the best man to impress is his father at the non-striker's end.
An elegant hit, an effortless hit. Pure timing in his stroke making, and it sailed over the boundary ropes for a 6. 80 for 2. He moves into the 30s now. 33 of just 16. Excellent response after losing the wicket. And he goes again through the offside. He's found the gap. Another classy stroke for 4.
Runs coming thick and fast, courtesy Mohammad Asaduddin. He's raced to 37, this time playing over the fielder in the gap, in the extra cover region. The previous ball was pitched up, hit over long on for a 6. This was short and wide, made room for himself and dispatched it over the extra cover region. Top cricket here by the left-hander.
This time 2 is the call. Don't see him going back for the second. He's thinking about just settling for a single here. This has been great innings. He started cautiously, but once he started playing shots, he's looking quite a different player altogether. Flowing strokes.
What a batting effort. This is going to be a very, very good contest between India Legends and Pakistan Legends. You trust the Indian team to bring the best, especially when they play against Pakistan. Mohammad Asaduddin has just walked in, but he's watched his son Asaduddin play some delightful hits from the non-striker's end.
An excellent inning so far. This time he flicks the ball away to this square region on the onside to take a single as he opens his account as well. Father-son duo at the crease, but we have seen some outstanding deliveries in this tournament, but none better than Mohammad Irfan with a brute of a delivery. Look at this. It had everything, the angle, the seam movement, the bounce, and a nick and a catch by the keeper.
Yes, a typical perfect left-arm seamer's delivery. Look at that bowling performance. Just 7 runs, 6 dots in 12 deliveries at an economy of 3. This is top effort in a virtual semi-final, that too coming against the India Legends.
This time he chips it straight down the ground. Pure timing for a 6. We haven't seen better shot than this in this tournament.
And Daddy is impressed with the shot making. What a shot, making room for himself. But it's the length that has helped him and the extension of the arms, just taking that ball into the side screen. How elegant it looks when he plays those shots. And he's not played one today, he's played 2 to 3 in that region, and he's done it with sublime ease.
He's on 44. Can he get to his half century in this over? Here is Shami running away from the commentary box end. This time he's going to nudge the ball into the offside. He's going to take a single, will retain the strike as well. 93 for 2. One wicket for Mohammad Irfan, bowling a superb spell, just conceding 7 runs, 1 for 17 for Nawed Ulasan Rana. Rahman bowling solitary over for 12 in 2 overs. Mohammad Shami conceding 24 and 20 in single over for Bhatti. Rauf bowling single over for 13 runs. India Legends in a pretty good position at the moment, 93 for 2. And Asaduddin is batting on 45. He has the strike as he's exploring the opportunity to get his half century with one big hit.
What a batting performance here by India Legends. Well and truly on course for a very good competitive total. Abdurrahman Khan to continue looking for that big wild swing. Yes, he's middling it well, but that was outside the off stump. He tried to manufacture something. Sometimes you save the best for the last, and the India Legends, Devendra, have just found that moment in this particular game against Pakistan in a virtual semi-final.
First, the competitive juice is flowing. Number one, the intensity in the match has been superb, and also change in personnel at the top of the order as well. Sanjeev Sharma providing the calming influence as well as runs at the top of the order, and that has brought about change. And he has chopped that one onto the stumps, trying to heave one through the onside. This has been a great innings before it has just ended. 45. That's what he has scored today, Asaduddin, but he's out. Couldn't complete his half century.
Some delight here for the Pakistan Legends as they applaud a great batting effort by Asaduddin. Came and provided the fireworks, this time just dragging one onto the stumps. As Abdurrahman Khan gets his man, what a fine innings. He's done his job for the team. 45 of 22, a strike rate of 204.55. He walks back, India Legends 93 for 3.
Friendship Cup UAE 2022, Urban Sports in combination with Dubai Police hosting this event. 93 for 3. India versus Pakistan Legends in a position from where they can claim their spot in the final, which will be played tonight right after this match. Ajay Sharma has walked out to the crease.
Man of the match from the last game, helped his team beat Bollywood Kings, and what a time for him to come as well. He came in at a similar situation last evening and hit a blitzkrieg 19 and 8 or something. And he's off the mark as well with a fabulous slash. He's cut it away for 4. He's a man in form, and what a time for him to come in as well. This is very good cricket.
Fraction shot, a little bit of width outside the off stump, and made sure that he made a fantastic connection, and the placement was spot on from Ajay Sharma. With a classy shot there, shot and wide outside the off stump, just opening the face of the bat and getting it to the left of the fielder and away to the boundary for 4. Ajay Sharma opening his account with a brutal cut shot. Third man at the point on the boundary. Long off on the boundary for right-handed bat. This time he cuts it again. Brilliant effort. But it will keep the batter to a single. 97 for 3. Can they reach 120 from this juncture of the innings? 120 will be a challenging score, will be a competitive total, looking at the batting strength that the Pakistan team possesses. Also, the bowling unit of the Indians.
Oh yes, the bowlers haven't been tested as much, the Indian Legends, but so far they've looked a better bowling side than a batting side. Only after this effort you'd want to believe the India Legends have the batting ammunition as well. Just playing it down to a third man for a single. Ajay Sharma will hold the key. That's because he's in the zone in this tournament. He's got the shots. He can play all around the ground as well. Want to believe 115, 120 would be something they would be eyeing. Anything over that will be a bonus.
An excellent surface. Mind you, this is a different surface from what we saw the other day. True surface to bat on. This time he finds the neck. It's coming down here beneath the commentary box for 4. And it's 100 up as well. 103 for 3 after 9 overs. 1 over to go. This has been a rousing performance in the batting department for the India legends here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. 103 for 3, last over of the first innings coming up next. Introduction of a spin, left arm spin, and cuts, but will be limited to a single. Salman Butt, the fielder there, will be opening the batting for Pakistan, a classic player. Also, they got Imran Nazir, who is in a very good touch. Already has got a half century in the tournament. They got Yasir Hamid. Not quite connecting it well. Will take a single at a time when they need boundaries to put the score in the vicinity of 120, 115 from here on.
4 legal deliveries left. Azharuddin, I'm sure, will be keen to take this over the ropes. He'll be eyeing that mid-wicket long-on region, his favorite part of the ground. Short and wide, cut away, straight to the fielder at backward point. That was quicker through the air.
Getting half century in the previous match, Rahman. It was a blistering innings from him and has been taking wickets in this tournament as well. So he's in a great form with bat and ball, and this has been very good over so far, just conceding 2 and 3 deliveries. Down the track, as he found the gap, there is a fielder there on the boundary, and Azharuddin will get a single here. At least a couple of boundaries, that's what they need here from here on. Put a competitive total on this surface, which looks a batting paradise.
Just not able to get rid of this. It was a big heave by Ajay Sharma. It was a tossed up delivery. Missed that completely, and he knows it. It was an opportunity. All set for the final delivery of the India Legends innings. Can he have a photo finish to this?
A 4 or 6 or a wicket. Down the track, extraordinary cricket shot, but very well fielded there on the boundary. They limit them to a single. In the first innings, India Legends winning the toss and batting first. Still searching for a run here. 107 for 3 in 10 overs. This has been a much improved performance in the batting department by the Indian side. Tone was set by Asaduddin along with Sanjeev Sharma, who played some classical drives through the covers to put team in a position. We can term it as a competitive total, but this looks a different surface, and Pakistan has got a wonderful batting lineup.
Yes, but by far this has been the best batting effort by India Legends. I spoke to Azharuddin at the toss. I spoke to him about the India-Pakistan rivalry. He did mention it's the Friendship Cup. We need to keep the friendship going as well. And the smiles say it all at the moment. Even as India Legends walk back with a very good batting performance, it's over to the Pakistan Legends to chase down this target of 108.
Was talking about batting performance from the side and a rectification improvement, and it has been a revolutionary change in the batting effort today for India Legends. 37 of 23 from Sanjeev Sharma, and then 45 coming in from the blade of Asaduddin. 45 of just 22 deliveries to help India post a competitive total. 107 for 3 in 10 overs. Just 4 extras in that 10 over spell from Pakistan. Partnership 65 of just 36 between Asaduddin and Sanjeev Sharma. That set the tone of the innings, and they finished well. 19 of just 9 deliveries between Asaduddin and Mohammad Azharuddin. Then they took 10 deliveries for last 14. They would have liked, ideally would have liked to get another 10 runs at least. 107 for 3 in 10 overs with 4 extra. And Mohammad Irfan bowling a superb spell of 2 overs, 1 for 7, 1 for 17 in solitary over for Naveed Ul Rana, 1 for 23 in 2 overs from Rauf, and Bhatti was expensive, conceding 20 in his solitary over. And Mohammad Sami 2 overs, 1 maiden, none for 24. And Rahman bowling 2 over, including the final over, just for 16. And Mikhail?
Well, Pakistan have some job to do. That's because they'll need to chase down 108. Let's get a perspective from the Pakistan Legends dugout. Shifali Bagga alongside Adnan Akmal.
इंडिया की तरफ से काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस था और पाकिस्तान की अभी बारी आने वाली है। सेमीफाइनल मैच है, इसे देखा जा रहा है। लग रहा है कि चेस कर लेंगे आसानी से।
हाँ, हमारे पास पहले तो थैंक यू सो मच। बड़ा अच्छा मैच हो रहा है, बड़े अच्छे जो टीवी पे देखते थे, हम खुद भी क्रिकेट खेलते हैं, तो इतने बड़े स्टार के साथ खेलना हमारे लिए ऑनर की बात है और ये सारा क्रेडिट जाता है पूरी मैनेजमेंट को जिन्होंने ये ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया टूर्नामेंट। एनीवे मैच की बात करें तो मैच जो था अच्छा खेले हैं, वो इंडिया वाले बैट्समैन अच्छा खेले हैं। हमारे पास बैटिंग है इतनी कि हम चेस कर जाएंगे इंशाल्लाह।
अदनान, पूरे फ्रेंडशिप कप की कोई ऐसी अच्छी मेमोरी आपकी?
हाँ, बड़ा अच्छा लगा क्योंकि इतने ग्रेट प्लेयर आके ये इवेंट्स खेल रहे हैं, तो ये क्रेडिट जाता है सारा। मैं अगेन कहूँगा मैनेजमेंट को, बड़ा मज़ा आ रहा है। सारे गेट टुगेदर, इंडिया हो या पाकिस्तान हो या वर्ल्ड टीम हो, तो बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है सबके साथ खेलते हुए।
फाइनल पे नज़र है पूरी?
हाँ इंशाल्लाह, इसलिए तो करेंगे इंशाल्लाह, चेस करेंगे, फाइट बैक करेंगे और उनके पास भी अच्छे स्पिनर हैं। लेट्स सी कि जब बैटिंग स्टार्ट होगी तो इंशाल्लाह चेस हो जाएगा।
ऑल राइट, ऑल द बेस्ट।
Thank you very much. Thank you, Saif Ali Bagga, in conversation with wicketkeeper batsman from Pakistan, Adnan Akmal. Promises that this is going to be an interesting chase. That's how they started. They were searching for those options in the batting department, changing personnel at the top of the order, some fine shots, but trying to replicate the shot was caught at the point region. Yasir Hamid taking the catch, but Sanjeev Sharma looked apart with his batsmanship, with his classy shots through the onside, through the offside, including the leg glance and some delicate, delightful cover drives. And then Asaduddin joining the party, thumping one down the ground, a couple of real clubs down the ground, and then played an shot with limited effort. And that was a great partnership between the right-hand batter and left-hand batter. Found a sticky boundary as well. It needed a brutal delivery to get that wicket, but Asaduddin continued flying around and playing those fluent, gorgeous shots through the offside, through the onside, along the ground, over the top as well.
Oh, yes.
And then chopped one onto the stumps on the verge of getting to his half century, looking to accelerate. Then Sharma coming along and getting the nick and getting a boundary as well. So that's been the story in the first innings. Much improved performance under lights here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Pakistan Legends need 108 runs to win in 10 overs at the rate of 10.80 runs per over to qualify for the final of the Friendship UAE Cup 2022. We take a short break, and when we come back, we will have Imran Nazir and company in the middle.
Gate 4 of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium is open for free entry to watch the matches. Pakistan Legends versus the Indian Legends. 108 is the target for Pakistan Legends. Friendship T10 tournament at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Hi everyone, we have Madhu Bhandari with us from Satoshi FX. He's the sponsor for the Friendship Cup UAE. How are you feeling about the tournament?
The tournament is great. Everything is good. Atmosphere is good. I think organizers have done a good job here in Dubai.
Whom are you supporting?
Of course, India. Of course, India.
You're supporting India. That's nice. How has it been? Like the entire tournament was small.
I've been coming here for last 35, 40 years. So I remember my childhood days when I used to sit there. And that time I saw Azruddin and Kapil Dev and all that. So it's my memories. We were like 25 that time and we are here now in 60s. So it's really fun watching them.
Seeing the legends, yeah? We are also enjoying this. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you.
Friendship Cup UAE 2022 here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's a historic venue, some tall buildings around as well. We have seen tall totals over the period of time in the history of limited overs cricket in particular. Batters and bowlers enjoying these conditions, batters in particular. But in the 90s, there was some scope for the bowlers as well, especially for fast bowlers, crafty fast bowlers likes of Wasim Akram, Waqar Dinish and Kapil Dev. And later Venkatesh Prasad and Srinath. 108 win in 10 overs at the rate of 10.80 runs per over. Will Pakistan legends prevail tonight here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium? The batting hasn't been a problem so far in this contest for Pakistan. In this championship, will they be able to stand up against a quality bowling lineup from India?
All eyes on both these openers, Salman Butt, Imran Nazir. They've done it in the past. They play cricket in fast-forward mode, particularly Imran Nazir, a 50 in the first match of this tournament. He enjoys the power play overs. This is going to be a good contest. That's because India legends have put the runs on the board as well. And in what we term as a virtual semi-final, this contest is now going to be one for the ages. Will it be India or will it be Pakistan? I'm not surprised with all the discussion in the huddle over there. That's because they know the magnitude of the situation and they know whom they're up against. He is a destructor-in-chief and he can wreck any bowling attack on his given day. And if they can see the back of both of these players, India legends will be in with a very strong possibility of storming into the finals of the inaugural edition of the Friendship Cup UAE 2022.
There's the team huddle. There is Mohammad Azharuddin talking to his bowlers, where he wants them to bowl, how to bowl, the line and lengths, the amount of time that he spent at the crease, and would be giving all freedom of choices to the bowlers, but will make sure that he gives his inputs about the surface that he has experienced when we had the bat in hand at the crease. Imran Nazir in an imperious form, getting a half century already in this tournament and can play attacking shots, especially when the pace is on the ball. Will they start with the pacer? Will they start with the spinner? This will be enticing question to ask Mikhail.
Oh yes, ideally on a pitch like this, on a surface like this, where there's a little bit of carry of what we saw in that first innings, you'd want to go in with the pacer Salman, but he's been quiet, he's played some very good drives, he's timed it well, but he's not been able to play big. Imtiaz Ahmed, by far the most impressive pacer for India legends in this tournament, will be the one to watch out for. Game on, ladies and gentlemen. It's India versus Pakistan in the Friendship Cup 2022. And Pakistan need 108 to finish India's campaign and move into the final. It is anybody's game.
Start is going to be key. Will there be early wickets? Will there be flurry of boundaries? Imran Nazir making sure that is all tuned in spiritually, physically and technical wise to kick off the action with flurry of boundaries. They've got man, third man up in the circle, man at the point, man at the extra cover region on the offside, and mid-off is straight, man at the mid-on region. That's where he likes to hit shots straight down the ground, on the rise as well. Fine leg is up in the circle, man at the square leg on the boundary. And still waiting for his options to explore. Does he want any change in the field? Just one man outside the circle at the square leg region on the square leg boundary. There's a conscious effort to have a fielder who is very, very straight at the mid-off region.
What Azharuddin has done over here is that two scoring shots, two scoring opportunities, he has protection. One is at backward point and one is at square leg. Imran Nazir will have to play in front of the wicket. We are all set for ball one. Oh, he's played that to a short fine leg. Just gets a little bit of thigh pad or maybe glove. Thigh pad it is. Pakistan off the mark.
Likes to bowl in areas where they do not allow the length to polarize to Imran Nazir, the fuller length deliveries. He has always been severe against the fuller length deliveries, Imran Nazir, and that's why there is a conscious effort to bowl back of length around the off stump and then challenge the batsman to play different shots to score the wicket.
That's a good observation, Devendra. That's because Imran Nazir picks the length very easily when he's batting. That's why you really can't earn length. Meanwhile, Salman Butt, he played a big handy knock last evening with a 50, a cameo. But Salman Butt it is, can he get them off to a good start? He loves the drives.
He's a very good player to score the wicket as well.
Would you have fancied a slip?
Yes, there should be, because early on all the left-handers or right-handers susceptible, and
just as we talk about it, Mohammad Azharuddin places himself at first slip.
And fuller length delivery and getting some movement as well. Not a bad choice looking at the bounce available in this surface, also the pace and the amount of movement that is getting. There is every possibility of finding the neck through to the slip region or keeper. Imran Nazir in a great form, and he has always been an explosive player at the top of the order to set the tone of the innings early on. Knocks him over. That ball stayed low. It looks like Imran Nazir is gone for a duck, and Imtiaz Ahmed has struck early for India legends.
If you're a Pakistan cricket fan, you want to erase this side at the earliest. Chasing 108. The most dangerous batsman has fallen prey. The ball keeping slightly low. Imran Nazir indicating. But that ball came in sharply. Imran Nazir departs for 0. Problems plenty here for Pakistan legends. It's 2 for 1 in the very first over.
Two for 1, early breakthrough for India to celebrate, setting the tone in the bowling department. Imtiaz, who has been bowling well, he's been getting the ball to move around this time around, getting some help from the pitch. The ball just staying a little bit of low, little bit of movement in the air as well. Just landing on the seam, side of the seam and just skidding through to the defense of Imran Nazir, who was a bit confused about the length, may not have read the length well. Yasir Hamid has been promoted up the order. Right-handed batter at the top of the order. Another fine player. Good technique and can hit the cricket ball really well.
What a start by India legends to see the back of Imran Nazir, to send him to the dugout. When you're defending 108 in 10 overs, pressure on Pakistan legends. We are seeing the best in the middle. This time, it's an outswinger, but that swung a lot. Very good attempt and effort, Mr. Nayan Mongia. You're rolling back the years with that one-handed effort.
One of the finest keepers from India's perspective. That ball, that was a great delivery. Pitching up and also staying low as well, but no footwork from the batter. And could not decide whether to go forward or back. Was in confusion and was found in front where he could not arrest the ball travelling to the stumps.
Just stuck in the crease over there. Imran Nazir should have gone forward for that one. But that ball came in sharply as well. Something Imtiaz can do consistently. We saw it in the previous games. He's very good with that white, glossy, shiny ball. Pakistan legends will have to recover from the setback and get going. Look at the in-swinger that we talk about, Devendra. That came in sharply as well. Just reminds me of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar during his debut, getting the wicket of Mohammad Hafiz. Similar swing, similar angle, and similar length.
India versus Pakistan, and that too at the Firozshah Kotla Stadium. Was that at Firozshah Kotla Stadium, getting the ball to swing back into the batters in the year 2012. Just before Tendulkar's retirement, around Tendulkar's retirement from one-day cricket. This time he plays the ball away to the man at the mid-off position to take a single. Imperious first over, a successful one. It's 4 for 1. Impressive first over from Imtiaz Ahmed, knocking off informed batsman in Imran Nazir for not for a duck. It's 4 for 1 from the first over. India on top at the moment, but things can change. It's a matter of few deliveries in T10 format of the game. Pakistan has still got some quality batters to come.
Oh yes, Pakistan have the ammunition. We saw it last evening as well. They bat deep. Now this man in the last game, he generated good pace. I did ask him what was the secret behind the pace and bounce. He told me he had warmed up well after that first match of his and he was feeling much better. Can he get the ball to climb onto the batsman here?
Drives it gloriously. That is a silken drive, pitched up and dispatched to the boundary effortlessly.
Perfect loosener for description. That was gentle, that was full, that was wide, and that was dispatched.
Pressure on the bowler straight away. Yasir Hamid picking up his first boundary in this innings. And they have to restructure this innings very, very quickly. And also, they need to maintain the good rate with bat in hand in order to stay in contention for the place in the final. Twilight period. It's good for bowling normally when the ball swings around a bit. Ideal conditions. Not a strong breeze, but it's good to assist the fast bowlers. Perfect conditions here. Sun dropping down, artificial lights on. It's a bit warm as well, and a little bit of breeze. So these are ideal conditions for the fast bowlers to get some movement in the air. Also new ball.
Hard surface, shiny ball. Twilight zone, the ball swinging. India legends ahead at the moment. Imran Nazir back in the dugout. Pakistan legends under pressure. Wow, what a script this is turning out to be. A blockbuster.
Just taking the pace of the ball. Had to readjust his shot. Still they got Tawfiq Umar to come for the team. Pakistan legends in the betting department. Yasir Hamid is still there. Salman Butt in the initial period of the play. He likes to take a little bit of time to get himself in.
What do batsmen tell themselves? We see a lot of batters just before getting ready keep talking to themselves. Wild slash at that. Way outside the off stump, not surprised with the decision. We see a lot of batsmen, Devendra, they talk to themselves as the bowlers in his run-up. This time around Salman Butt as well.
Just giving feedback to himself how he's playing at the moment. Some batters prefer doing commentary on their own play as well. Different batters have different routines to stay in the present moment. It's about ability to stay in the present moment, and they have different ways of getting into present moment. Sometimes this time he has driven it gloriously for 4. That is another superb shot from Salman Butt here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. He looks in perfect tune with his inner self as he plays an exhilarating drive through the extra.
Oh yes, all the good work done by Imtiaz Ahmed in the first over has been undone by VRV Singh in this. A juicy full toss to the right-handed batter Yasir Hamid, 2 balls before this, and now a similar delivery to Salman Butt as he gets the opportunity to play through extra cover. He's helping them get into form. He needs to find that length very early. Much better, too close to cut. Much better comeback here. 94 needed of 50.
Just alteration in length, talking about batsman talking to himself. This time around, excellent length, little bit of movement as well, and bounce through to the keeper. Sometimes it's a self-talk. And that's the situation here at the moment. Some people prefer chanting the mantras, some meditative forms of getting into the present moment. That's very vital. Clearing your head, that's the most important thing as a batter in order to execute and find those responses when it is required. 2 overs gone, it's 14 for 1. Pakistan legends. India legends with much improved performance in the batting department. 107 for 3 in 10 overs. Asaduddin getting 45 of 22, 37 classy runs from the blade of Sanjeev Sharma of 23 deliveries. And in response, Pakistan legends required another 94 runs to win from 48 deliveries. Pitches venue this Sharjah International Cricket Stadium here in United Arab Emirates in Friendship Cup 2022. JP Yadav has been introduced into the bowling lineup. Perfect conditions to get some movement. They've been able to find the breakthrough as well, and they haven't conceded too many runs in the initial 2 overs, the India legends with ball in hand.
Oh yes, at the moment, India legends will want to believe they're in with a very strong possibility of storming into the final. But anything can happen in the game of cricket. Pakistan may have lost Imran Nazir, but there's still a lot of batting left in their lineup. The bat deep, the bat long. Yes, some concerned faces in the dugout despite Rana Navid's mighty laugh. You can watch Imran Nazir, behind him Abdur Rahman, Navid Latif as well will have a role to play with the bat. What a start here by India legends. Yasir Hamid will have to take charge in the middle.
Enchanting, enticing, captivating cricket so far in this contest. A push drive, but he finds the fielder. Engrossing battle so far between bat and bowl from both sides. Hamid on to 7 of 6 and 5 of 5 for Salman. But this is a perfect period for India to get as many wickets that they can collect from this phase in the innings.
Interesting sight in the dugout there. Abdur Rahman may be readying himself and is likely to be promoted. Looking at the situation, he played a cameo and got a 50. Right now, it's the runs they need to get. Driven this time through covers, exquisite. The placement and timing on that. Salman Butt, a trademark shot of his. 4 runs that will ease the nerves in the dugout and in the middle.
He's flourishing with these flowing drives through the extra. This time around, again, getting the length and making sure that the placement was immaculate. Timing has always been his forte, and he has placed it to perfection. Great timing and placement in acquiring the first boundary for himself through that region. This time again, he drives it. Another glorious stroke from Salman Butt. Superb, scintillating strike from Salman Butt.
How good this wicket is. Anything in the slot over there will be punished. Salman Butt is looking good, but it's the length that JP Yadav is bowling at which is helping Salman. Exquisite.
He's searching for some movement, JP Yadav. That's why he's pitching the ball up in that region, searching for some movement, but he's not getting any. He's been driven for back-to-back boundaries through the extra cover region. This time a wild swing, change in length as well.
Just wonder what was going through Salman Butt's mind. 2 exquisite drives, and then he mixes it with a very ordinary slog shot.
Momentary lapse in concentration sometimes when you go on the overdrive as well.
Call that the Steve Smith moment, the brain freeze moment.
This time he flicks the ball away on the onside. He's going to take how many runs? Single is easily taken, should be back for the second run. Sometimes it happens when you go on the overdrive as well. As Tendulkar also mentions in his autobiography, Playing It My Ways, that sometimes he lost his wickets because he was in the overdrive, relishing that moment of driving the ball gloriously, that extra feeling that you get. You have to be very, very disciplined as a batter as well when you're executing your cricket shots. Sometimes you go in the overdrive and you throw your wicket away.
And that's why you need to curb the temptation sometimes. Much better this time again. Angling it into the right-hander, but he's worked it well. Good adjustment. Oh, he wants a second. That could be close. Sent back at just the right time, but a good productive over here for Pakistan legends. 12 coming off it. 3 gone. It's 26 for 1. Pakistan legends will need a move on. They've lost the big wicket of Imran Nazir. The last over was productive for them. They got 12 of it. Salman and Yasir Hamid have looked good in the middle. They're building this partnership, and even as they rebuild, they'll need to do it at a very, very brisk rate at the moment. Rajesh Chauhan, how many of you all remember the catch he took of Shahid Afridi off his own bowling, that one-handed stunner? Well, he'll be in operation with his off-spinners and his very unique bowling action. All of you all tuning into this broadcast will be transported into the 90s if you all have watched him operate. Rajesh Chauhan to bowl the 4th over, and you have 2 batsmen who are looking in sublime touch at the moment. Pakistan need 82 or 42. Very gettable, 9 in hand. All right, then. That was more than just a loosener. Down the leg. The batsman will quickly take 2 as a widest signal. 3 coming in. Sabah Karim with that bowling effort. All right.
A couple of outstanding boundaries were hit in the previous over as they're looking into very good touch. You cannot afford to throw the momentum away to the opposition. through the misfield or through the wide delivery or different nature of deliveries, that's not good enough in the right area to challenge the batter.
All right, then slow through the air and just about getting the batsman in a position to play towards mid-wicket.
He's got away with this. Should have been dispatched into the stands at the pace that he's bowling and the way the two batters batting at the moment. They're looking in great rhythm. It's about just finding the right moment to go for the big booming shot to get boundaries away. Yasir Hamid.
The concern here for the legends, the Pakistan legends, is that they cannot lose another wicket. They need a partnership coming at a very fast rate, and if they can do that, they are in the hunt, and this is a good over for them to capitalize on. Sabah Karim, we've not seen him much in this tournament. Tossed up, shot and wide, slashed through the extra cover region. They'll need to settle for a single. He's taking the pace of the delivery here, Rajesh Chauhan. 77 of 40. Remember, this is the virtual semi-final, the last of the league stages. Pakistan and India have won each game and have lost a game as well. So this is a knockout. The team that wins this will play the World Legends 11 in the final, which is scheduled to take place later in the evening. All right, he may have just hurt himself, but that was a half-tracker, and that's been dispatched out of the stadium. Quite a dramatic delivery here. Rajesh Chauhan is limping back to his run-up. Shot and just hammered, clobbered into the backward square leg region and out of the ground. There he slipped. Oh my God. He's fine. That looked nasty, but it's good to see him back on his feet. Never easy. The surface is glossy, very hard, and that's why he'll need to be careful as well.
71 to win from 39. Another single taken towards the long on region. All the fieldsmen outside the 30-yard circle, Mikhail, for the left-handed batter.
Rajesh Chauhan here is having problems not just with his line and length, but also with his landing. Look at the field. It's a spread out one for Yasir Hamid. Backward square leg. Long on, long off. That's slashed towards backward point for another single. 13 runs of the first 5 deliveries. It's been a good one for the Pakistan legends. Salman Butt at 24 in 13 will hold the key. He's looking good. He's timing it well. Played down the ground. Something to cheer for. That's a spectator's dismissal. No way close to that for getting a finger as well, but Rajesh Chauhan has some amusement value over there. Foregone. It's 39 for 1.
Four overs have been bowled in the chase. Pakistan legends looking impressive. 39 for 1. Chasing 108 to win this encounter here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium for the place in the final of the Friendship Cup. Here is Anas Pathan, the director of the Arba Sports, in combination with Dubai Sports. They are hosting this event, the Friendship Cup. Himself a leg spinner. And now taking into this management field.
We've seen him all through this tournament. Very active, proactive, involved with everything that's happening around this league. And he's done a fabulous job. Ajay Sharma introduced into the bowling attack. Oh, he's picked that up from the good length spot. Protection. Sanjeev Sharma will keep it to 1. What a fine innings he played early in the day.
Yeah, with the bat, with the ball, he's been contributing consistently. Ajay Sharma, slow left arm for India legends, who changes shuffling in the field because of right and left hand combination. Still a long way to go. 68 to win from 35. The match is very much open. If India take a couple of wickets here, this is going to be crucial over. This could well make or break the game here. Has been bowling expertly well. Defended 11 runs from the previous match as well. In the final over that he bowled, Ajay Sharma has contributed with the bat as well. And his spell is going to be crucial in determining whether India wins this contest or not. It's been an excellent performance in the batting department from India. The area where they struggled big time in the first few matches that played in this competition. Just a 3-day event. Today is the final. After this match, here is the second innings of the virtual semi-final. This time, not quite getting the timing. Good ball, attacking the stumps, not giving him the width. The length has been spot on. He's been able to change his length.
And also the pace, Devendra. The best part about this Indian pace attack, or rather bowling attack, is they've used the change of pace at regular intervals on this surface. If you can do that and slow the pace of the game, because they've just really understood conditions very well.
42 for 1. Yasir Hamid getting 11 of 10. It's been a sedate innings from him. Salman Butt is stroking the ball well, but still a lot of tension in the camp. They know that with the quality of bowling that India legends possess, it's going to be challenge, real challenge. They need someone who can play an explosive innings here to break the game for Pakistan. Under pressure at the moment, the batting unit. Yasir Hamid is struggling to get boundaries away. They need to fire from both ends in order to stay in the hunt for the place in the final. 66 to 1 to win from 33. Comes down the pitch and he has played it quite well. Bouncing away to the boundary for 4. Salman Butt playing the role of an accelerator.
Yes, somebody will have to take things in their own hands at this point in time. They need a star in this particular game. They need a maverick who can change the complexion of the game. And Salman Butt, who has spent some time now, has decided to take matters in his hand and change the course of the game.
Very much sure about the nature of the surface. No wonder he's stroking it beautifully. And he knows that it's something that is working. Not much of deviation of the surface. The bounce and pace, very true. It's a batting paradise and no wonder he's taking his chances. He's not trying to hit it hard. He's just making sure that he hits the ball. Even if he hits the ball in the air, he hits it in the gap. 62 to win from 32. More changes in the field. Mid-wicket goes very, very straight there. And long on and a wide disposition. Inside out, over the top of extra and away to the boundary for 4. Excellent attacking shot from Salman, but coming down the pitch. Bowler decided to fire it wide, but reaching for it and clearing the man at the extra cover inside the circle. Airborne shot inside out. Beautifully timed. Good elevation on that shot to take it away over the top of the jumping fielder there. Hamid 11. Salman but 33 of 17. Pakistan accomplishing the first milestone, 50 on the board for Pakistan, 50 for 1. Last ball of the over coming up. This has been a sturdy, controlled response from Pakistan. The temperament is a key factor in India versus Pakistan game, and Salman Butt has always been known for his temperament to build innings.
What a contest. This match is hanging in the balance at the moment. 50 for 1. Pakistan legends have come back strong, courtesy Salman Butt, who is holding fort and anchoring this chase of theirs. slashed this time, making room for himself. Very nicely played, using the depth of the crease. Pakistan looking good. They get to their 15th, the fifth over. It's 51 for 1.
Pakistan Legends required 57 to win from 30 deliveries. The match is intriguingly poised here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium on excellent batting surface. All possibilities. Win for India, win for Pakistan.
It's game on, match on. Who will it be? Pakistan or India in the finals of the inaugural edition of the Friendship Cup UAE 2022.
Totally engrossed in the battle that is taking place in the center. India versus Pakistan. Sanjeev Sharma, who batted superbly today to set the tone in the batting department. Can he take a critical wicket here? And that's to the wicket of Salman Butt. Looking to restructure the field is Mohammad Azharuddin. This time he hits it quite well. And he picks up a boundary. Beautiful stroke all the way for a 6. Did not try to hit it hard. Another classy, effortless shot down the ground for a 6. Now 51 to win.
Oh, that was a gentle medium pacer in the slot, picked up by Salman Butt over the long gone fielder. He's making batting look very easy. We know him for his sublime drives and crisp shots. He's showing all of it and rolling back the years. He's moved to 40. Pressure on Sanjeev.
Poor delivery. Wildest delivery from Sanjeev Sharma, too far down the leg side. $50 more to win from 29 deliveries for Pakistan Legends. Looking in cruise control at the moment in the play, the way Salman Butt is batting at the moment, 40 of 90. Not very often you see Salman Butt getting 40 of 19. Good shot. There will be single and there will be perspective from the boundary ropes. It's Imran Nazir in conversation with Shaif Ali Bagga.
पाकिस्तान की पोजीशन अब संभली हुई दिखाई दे रही है. मेरे साथ हैं पाकिस्तान के कैप्टन, पाकिस्तान लेजेंड्स के, और थोड़ा सा हो गया, मुझे लग रहा है कि प्रेशर था तो इस वजह से काफ़ी जल्दी विकेट गिरी.
आई थिंक प्रेशर नहीं है, फ्रेंडशिप कप है, और आई थिंक मेरे ख्याल में थोड़ा सा बॉल कह सकते हैं कि लो, बिल्कुल ही लो ले गया जिसकी वजह से आउट हुआ. अदरवाइज़ नो, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह पोजीशन अच्छी है. और बाकी प्लेयर्स अगर सलमान की बात करूँ या यासर, इसके बाद तौफीक उमर है, फिर राना, अब्दुर्रहमान, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह आप ऐसे प्लेयर हैं कि इंशाल्लाह हम इजीली विन करेंगे.
फ्रेंडशिप कप को आप कैसे देख रहे हैं? मज़ा आ रहा है खेल के?
डेफिनेटली फ्रेंडशिप कप का बेसिकली कॉल फ्रेंडशिप कप, तो इसमें ये सारी टीमें बेसिकली गेट टुगेदर करने का मकसद ही यही था कि एक फ्रेंडशिप कप जो लेजेंड्स हैं जो ऑलरेडी रिटायर हो चुके हैं क्रिकेट से, उनके लिए ये जो है ना टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया था. लेकिन बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है, और जितने भी प्लेयर्स आए हैं आज बहुत अरसे से ग्राउंड से आउट थे, उनको एक साथ खेलते हुए, अगर मैं इंडियन की बात करूँ, वर्ल्ड 11 की बात करूँ, तो आई थिंक मेरा गेट टुगेदर बहुत अच्छा हुआ और बहुत कामयाब है फ्रेंडशिप का. एंड चला आई होप कि नेक्स्ट टाइम और इससे अच्छा बेटर कप होगा.
गेट टुगेदर का कोई एक्सपीरियंस कुछ होटल में या कोई ऐसी कोई बात हुई हो?
बिल्कुल, आई थिंक मेरे ख्याल में होटल थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट है. उसकी वजह है कि बिकॉज एक्सपर्ट 2020 यहाँ पे जो चल रहा है उसकी वजह से होटल काफ़ी बुक हैं, तो डिफरेंट होटल्स में हैं. लेकिन जब ग्राउंड में आते हैं तो वो जो पुरानी हमारी यादें हैं, एक दूसरे से अरसे बाद मिलना, तो वो एक बहुत अच्छा है. और मेरे ख्याल में क्रेडिट गोज़ टू अमीन पठान जिन्होंने ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया है. तो विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट, और आई होप कि नेक्स्ट टाइम आप और अच्छे से ऑर्गेनाइज़ करेंगे इंशाल्लाह.
और जिस हिसाब से अगर हम स्कोर बोर्ड देखें तो ये खेल रहे हैं सलमान बट, मुझे लग रहा है कि फाइनल खेलेगा पाकिस्तान लेजेंड.
डेफिनेटली इंशाल्लाह ज़रूर, क्यों नहीं.
चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट.
He's looking cheerful in his expression. He knows that his team is in a very good position at the moment in the play. Two batters scoring the run effortlessly at the moment against the India legends. 67 for 1. Last ball of the 6th over. Very well placed. Drives it. Imperious drive. Placement is awesome. So is the timing. And so is the end of the over. 6 overs bowled. It's 71 for 1. Pakistan legends. Pakistan legends looking awesome here. 6 overs bowled with 7 extras. 71 for 1. Search for wicket continues apart from Imtiaz Ahmed. They tried many options but nobody returned with that cute word wicket. The most important commodity at the moment for bowlers to celebrate. Some classy shots from Salman, but it's been a fantastic partnership, changing the course of the game.
Held by some ordinary bowling. It's the counter-attack, Devendra, that we need to talk about. They lost Imran Nazir in the 4th delivery of their innings, and many thought the pressure was on them. They've transferred that pressure back on the India legends now by some calculated risks and aggressive hitting.
A lot of expectation from Yasir Hamid to provide the explosive touch to this innings. He came in with the intention of getting the boundaries away. He could not get the connection, but eventually what happened, Salman but took off, and once he got into the rhythm, runs started flowing, and then Yasir Hamid also joining the party. 37 to win from 24.
Pakistan have just put the pressure back on India legends. That man, Salman Butt, and Yasir Hamid as well, bringing in all the experience, class. It's been cricketing shots. It's been a very well constructed chase over here. Hardly any pressure. Absorbed the pressure rather. And at the moment,
that's where the temperament came handy from Salman, but he took his time, was quite sure about whether they're going to reach there or not. And he has been batting with a perfect tempo to chase this total down. Wildish delivery, a wide, too far outside the off stump. They got the third man in place inside the circle. That's Amin Pathan, the Vice President of the Rajasthan Cricket Association, also the Chairman of the Ajmer Sharif Dargah. Has been an active cricketer over the years, still plays friendly matches. Amin Pathan.
He's always charged up whenever he's in the stadium, taking stock of things and ensuring the smooth functioning of the league. It's the final day and he wants to ensure that everything goes wonderfully well. Proactive personality, and he'll be delighted with the way the Friendship Cup has panned out.
This time he has clobbered this one away to the boundary for 4 through extra. Merry way continues for Pakistan. Another wildish delivery outside the off stump. Very well set up for the batter on a true surface. It was all about hitting the ball into the gap. Made sure that there was a conscious effort to slap the ball into the ground and away from that fielder at the sweep position on the offside.
Yes, just like the way Yasir Hamid has played around Salman Butt as well. Wide down the leg side. The problem for India legends today is that their bowling has not come to the fore. They have lacked the discipline. They've sprayed on both sides of the wicket. The length has not been consistent. This is where it is short and wide in the previous delivery, down the leg side this time. And they have just put the pressure back on themselves.
Will there be another turn and twist in this game? India and Pakistan have always been dramatic matches. Momentum shifting, but not this time. Another fine stroke, another glorious drive. Score of the wicket on the offside for 4 from Salman Butt. He's enjoying his stay at the crease.
And in the process, he is running away with the match as well and powering Pakistan Legends to what looks like a very, very comfortable win at the moment. They've raced to 81 in the 7th over.
And Salman Butt is on 49, on the verge of getting his half century in the process as well, of just 22 deliveries. How often you see Salman Butt bat in this fashion at this tempo?
And what's really happened right now is 2 deliveries have been only bowled and they've already conceded 10 runs, India Legends. Change of side here, driven again this time, trademark Salman Butt shot. He's middling it well and he secures a 50 in an India-Pakistan encounter. It's a virtual semi-final, acknowledges and looks up to the heavens as well. What a batting performance it's been.
It's been a sublime half century from Salman Butt. He's stroking the ball beautifully, did not try to hit the shots hard. This has been an outstanding, exhilarating batting performance from Salman Butt, a fluent half century to put Pakistan in a commanding position, 26 to win from 21, with 7 fours and 2 sixes in this innings with a strike rate of 217. Hamid has a strike now. This guides the ball into the gap. Delicate, delicious, delightful, a 4 on offer, taking inspiration from his mate Salman, but he has also decided to play some delicate shots here. Beautiful placement from Yasir Hamid.
They've accumulated 15 runs in 4 deliveries of this Imtiaz Ahmed over. This was sheer class and placement. Yasir Hamid just rolling back the years and reminding everybody that T10 cricket is also about presence of mind and alertness. Third man was up and he finds the gap.
And goes again this time. Flays his stroke away to the boundary where there's a protection this time around, just getting it from the toe end of the bat. That's why I couldn't get the needed elevation and placement to pick up a boundary. This has been an excellent event.
Match official.
For all the sides participating, especially for legends coming in again at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium and reactivating their brains, the memories of putting across performances in a high pressure situation, coming in again and reliving those memories. Always good for mental health in particular. This time he pulls the ball away in front of square on the onside, and the placement is absolutely perfect. Salman Butt is sizzling here, 87 for 1. India Legends 107 for 3 in 10 overs. Asaduddin batting well, 45 of 22, 37 classy runs from the blade of Sanjeev Sharma, and a classy batting performance from Pakistan as well. A brilliant response from Salman, but he's batting on 54 of 24, 91 for 1. On the words of a victory here, Pakistan Legends.
Oh yes, that dugout looks a very comfortable one. Let me tell you that if I'm in the Pakistan Legends dugout, I will be just keeping my feet on the chair and sitting back. They all look very comfortable at the moment. Imran Nazir may have departed without scoring, but and Yasir Hamid have done the job so far for the team. Pressure on India Legends, 17 of 18. This looks a straightforward chase from here on.
Matter of time. Just going through the formalities, but cricket has always been a game of glorious uncertainties. Things changed drastically over the period of time in the history of the game, but this looks an excellent surface to bat on. With 9 wickets in hand, they should be getting there before the 10th over.
What's good about this Pakistan Legends performance is that they've done it without much fuss.
And without much risk as well. An excellent half century from Salman, but 8 fours and 2 sixes in this innings of 54 of just 24 deliveries. The placement, the timing, all the delicacies of the game were on offer from Salman Butt.
Oh yes, he clearly went out there and played like a man on a mission, and he got all these runs at a strike rate of 225. That's the highlight of this knock. It's the rate at which he's got the runs in a tense chase against India in a virtual semi-final. Well, legends come to the fore. Short and wide, pressure telling on the India legends at the moment. They've just not been able to control this chase.
Lack of control, that's been the story throughout the game from India. Legends bowlers spraying the ball around down the leg side and further outside the off stump as well. They've been able to get the length right, that's all right, but lines have been problematic throughout the course of the innings. Pushed it away to the man at the longer position for a single. This is the only sluggish shot that is played in this innings, Salman Butt.
Oh yes, and right now they're doing it in singles, Devendra. They've done the hard work. They've got the big hits. 14 or 16. It's time to grab a pizza for a Pakistan cricket fan.
There have always been tense finishes, India versus Pakistan in limited overs cricket as well. Many tense finishes in 2004-5 series. India travelling to Pakistan in 2006 as well. And whenever Pakistan travelled to India, especially the Chennai Test match, 14 to win from 16. Knocks him over. Slower delivery, trying to charge. Taking the pace of the ball. The off-cutter resulting in a wicket here. JP Yadav has provided the wicket for the team India to reach at least slightest of possibility to come back in the game.
And that's the last shot you'd expect Yasir Hamid to play, known for his drives. This was more of a slog sweep, a slower delivery. The ball kept a tad low. And when you play across the line, you're exposing your three stumps. It's you miss, I hit moment. He departs for a well-made 29 and 18. It's 94 for 2.
Pakistan legends require another 14 runs to win from 15 deliveries. Perfectly placed at the moment. Yasir Hamid, the batsman, out. And that brings another left-hander, a classy left-hander from Pakistan, Tawfiq Umar. Left-handed batter in the mold of Salman, but as well with his stroke making. Just want to do it calmly and in a composed fashion in this match here. The winners will go through to the final of the UAE Friendship Cup. Oh, lucky, very, very lucky. A streaky boundary, but that will take Pakistan to close to the victory target.
Well, that could have easily been 2 and 2 for India legends and JP Yadav. He almost dragged that onto the stumps. But as they say, fortune favors the brave. Tawfiq Umar off the mark in a rather unconventional manner. He'll not complain, and so will the Pakistan legends. 4 more to the kitty as they inch towards the 100-run mark and the target as well.
14 boundaries, 14 fours in this innings for Pakistan. On to 4 now, Tawfiq Umar. Salman Butt has 55 against his name, just 25 deliveries. Beaten with a beautiful delivery, movement away. Trying to whack the ball through the onside with field up. Mid-wicket is up in this circle. And man at the mid-on position as well. That's why he wanted to thump it down the ground through the mid-wicket region, maybe to pick up a boundary. Pakistan legends required another 10 runs to win from 13. Relaxed in the dressing room, laughter. Down the track, takes the ball away on the onside. There will be a single. And 99 is the score for Pakistan legends in the chase for loss of 2 wickets after 8 overs. Presentation है? नहीं. Pakistan Legends 99 for 2 after 8 overs. Tawfiq Umar is batting on 5 with 1 streaky boundary, but a sublime half century for Salman, but 55 of 25. JP Yadav taking 1 for 20 in his 2 overs. The Indian bowlers suffered today on an excellent surface to bat on. The conditions were utilized to great effect by Pakistan batters. The top order batters, they lost the wicket of Imran Nazir early on into the innings, but after that it's been remarkable work in the batting department for Pakistan Legends. 99 for 2. 9 more runs to win from 12 deliveries. Salman Salahuddin, the bowler, has been introduced. All the fast bowlers struggle to get their areas right. Lines in particular where there has been real struggle from India Legends bowlers. On an excellent surface to bat on. Umar trying to hit it hard into the ground, into the sweeper region on the offside for a single. Eight more runs required. This has been a sublime batting performance from Salman, but 55 of 25. When they lost the wicket early, it was he who decided to play explosive shots to get the exploratory mode for Pakistan, and his stroke making put the Pakistan in cruise control, and after that it's been an excellent batting performance from Pakistan Legends. Driven, but there's a protection, will limit the scoring to a single. 100 up for Pakistan Legends. It's 101 for 2. Looking to make sure that he sees the victory for Pakistan by staying at the crease. Contended for the man of the match prize as well, Salman Butt. This time he hammers it hard. Contrasting batting styles for Tawfiq Umar and Salman Butt as well. Salman Butt is relying heavily on timing, and he's been connecting the ball beautifully, but Tawfiq Umar new at the crease at the moment. He's trying to hit hard. He's trying to go at the delivery rather than staying back and trying to manufacture the gaps or the shots. Driven straight down the ground. A gorgeous straight drive for 4. Pakistan closing on. Just 2 more runs to win for Pakistan. A powerful stroke down the ground with long off and long on in place, but the placement was found with a lovely thump. No follow through in that shot from Salman, but 60 of 28. This has been Salman Butt's story so far in the chase for Pakistan Legends. Gets it fine. Fine leg is very, very fine inside the circle. It takes a single. Will eat in the strike as well. And it's 107 for 2 after 9 overs. Pakistan Legends require just solitary run to win this match and qualify for the final of the Friendship Cup 2022 here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. World Legends 11 already unbeaten in the tournament are through to the final. They are waiting the second finalist here, and Pakistan Legends well poised to get there. Mohammad Asaduddin batted well today, opening the batting for the side into the attack. And he pulls it away. A fine stroke away towards the boundary. He picks up the boundary. It's win for Pakistan by 8 wickets. It's been a fantastic victory for Pakistan Legends as they win by 8 wickets with 5 deliveries to go. An outstanding effort in the batting department. Imran Nazir losing his wicket early, but after that Salman Butt show here at Sharjah. A sizzling batting performance. A sensational batting performance from Salman Butt because he's not known for his strike rates. But today it's been a contrasting story on display from Salman Butt. Captain is happy, will be in the final, and a lot of expectation from Captain Imran Nazir as well. Mohammad Azharuddin knows that not enough runs on the board, and the bowlers couldn't respond to the challenge with only 108 to win. This has been a walk through the park for Pakistan performance when Salman Butt was leading from the front in the chase with those delicate, delightful, delicious shots all around the ground. Mohammad Azharuddin, the former captain of the Indian cricket team, was captain in the 1999 Cricket World Cup, has happy memories of winning many tournaments here at the Sharjah, but not today. Indian Legends team has been knocked out of the competition as Pakistan qualify for the final of the Friendship Cup UAE 2022. The bowlers have been pretty good for India Legends, but not in this game. It's been Pakistan's show in both departments of the game, in the batting department, in the bowling department, but the match was played in a truly friendly atmosphere here at Sharjah, as Salman Butt has seen the win for Pakistan by occupation of the wicket, remain unbeaten on 65 of 30 delivery. The Friendship Cup UAE 2022, the final day of the 3-day event here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, a picturesque Sharjah Cricket Stadium in United Arab Emirates. Imran Nazir was dismissed early for a duck, and Salman Butt making sure that he stays till the end to secure a victory for Pakistan by scoring classy 65 of 30 deliveries and ably supported by Yasir Hamid, 29 of 18. Pakistan 111 for 2, winning by 8 wickets with 5 deliveries to spare. Partnerships, after losing the first wicket early, 92 of just 49 deliveries, which was dominated surprisingly by Salman Butt, made sure that they stayed in there to secure a handsome, a comprehensive, clinical 8 wickets win for the side. Plenty of bowling options explode from Indian captain Mohammad Azharuddin, but not many been able to take wickets when they needed the most. 1 for 23 in 2 overs for Imtiaz Ahmed, 1 for 20 in 2 overs for JP Yadav. The rest of the bowlers struggled to wrest control and taking wickets as well. It's been a classy affair in the batting department on an excellent surface to bat on. And Pakistan, after losing their first wicket early, they made sure that they were in there to produce some of the most exciting cricket shots. They came in with the possibility of exploring some options at the top of the order. They lost the wicket of Imran Nazir early, then driving it through the covers and exquisite shots through the extra cover from Salman, but back-to-back boundaries through that extra cover region. That set the tone for Pakistan, and he continued to flay and put those runs through the offside, and then when the opportunity was presented, he made sure that he used his feet to great effect to hit through the mid-wicket region, through the square leg region, then some lovely inside-out strokes from Salman Butt. It was Salman Butt's show for Pakistan. He remained unbeaten, but was ably supported by Yasir Hamid as well in that partnership of 92, where he got plenty of poor deliveries on the leg stump as well, and then he created the opportunity to hit it through the extra cover region and cut shots, the square drives, the cover drives, and squeezing it out in a typical Brian Lara fashion to get a boundary, and then a delicate shot was on offer in this most brutal format of the game. And then Yasir Hamid, trying to finish the match in a hurry, was dismissed. Then glorious straight drive, and that's how they reached the target eventually. Pakistan winning by 8 wickets. That's the match summary of Friendship Cup UAE 2022. India Legends winning the toss and batting first, getting 107 for 3 in 10 overs. Asaduddin getting 45 of 22. Pakistan Legends winning by 8 wickets. 2 captains in the final with Mikhail Vaswani for the toss.
It's toss time here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's the big final between 2 teams who've been very impressive This is the inaugural edition of the Friendship Cup UAE 2022. And two teams who played fabulous cricket make it to the big final. I have the captain of the World Legends 11, Jupiter Ghosh. Alongside him, captain of Pakistan Legends, Imran Nazir. And the match official to adjudicate the toss, V. Yadav. Imran, you'll be flipping the coin. Jupiter, you'll be calling. The coin's going for a big round. Tails was the call by Jupiter. Heads it is. Imran, you win the toss. Right, Imran, firstly, congratulations on that big win against India Legends just some time back. What have you decided and why?
Thank you very much. We like to bat first because of the nice pitch, dry weather. Hopefully, good total in boat and defend on bat, inshallah.
Right. You missed out in the last game, but your boys did a fabulous job convincing 8-wicket win.
Definitely, he's played very well, especially Salman Butt and Yasser Hamid, best innings.
What do you think is a good total on the surface, Imran?
I think around 135, 120 plus, I think it's a good total because we have a good ball.
That's if Imran spends some more time, I'm sure.
Definitely, I try my best. Thank you very much.
All the very best, Imran. Good luck. Go well for the big final. Jupiter, what would you have done?
I would have bowled first because yesterday night I saw some dew. If it comes then it will be easy to chase. But I'm happy with the toss. I don't mind.
Right. Just talk about a few players who got injured. Asghar Afghan, Tilak Ratne Dilshan. Do we see them featuring in this big final?
Yeah, that's a big issue in our team because they are badly injured. Afghar is fit. He'll be playing and Dilshan is also playing. Yeah, that's a chance.
Right. What's the target that you're looking to keep them at?
Anything around 120 will be fine to chase. So we'll try to restrict them, less than 120.
Right, you haven't dropped a game in the league stages, so all the very best for the final one. Good luck, Jupiter. All right, so the news from the center is that Pakistan Legends have won the toss and quite obviously decided to bat first. When we come back, we'll get you live action.